Good morning. This is day 20. It is better, if it is the will of God, to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. First Peter chapter 3 verse 17. Doing good, written by Bill Crowder. Joseph, not his real name, was a model of a trusted military officer, rising in his nation's army to the rank of colonel in the special forces. With this came great opportunity, both for good and bad. When deployed into a region racked with drug trafficking, Joseph was intent on bringing justice to that plagued area. He and his troops began dealing with the criminals to protect the people. Some of his superiors, who were corrupt and took bribes from the drug runners, ordered him to turn his head to let them move their drugs. He repeatedly refused until he was finally arrested and imprisoned for 8 years for doing good. Sadly, we live in a world where at times doing good brings suffering. This was true for Joseph. His payment for serving his people was unjust imprisonment. The Apostle Peter, having also been jailed for doing good, understood that kind of heartache. He gave us this perspective. It is better, if it is the will of God, to suffer for doing good than for doing evil. As Joseph shared the stories of what God taught him in prison, I learned that the justice of God is not hampered by the evil of men. Doing good is still pleasing in His sight, even when we are mistreated by the world for it. From the example of Jesus, who went about doing good, we are to honor our Savior by helping wherever He would. A quote this morning reads, "The joy of doing good may be the only reward we receive, but it is worth it." End quote.